Good morning and welcome to another vlog. It's Tuesday today, it's still the morning. I was going to start a bit earlier, but I suddenly remembered I had a 10 o'clock Pilates class on Zoom. But the big news is that today is the last day of our nearly 4 months lockdown, 112 days. We've been in full restricted lockdown. Now the restrictions will stay. We'll stay with masks and things like that, and I think it's going to be another week until we can do things like Pilates, inside in the gym again, and that will be great. I mean, just being able to get back in that sort of one-to-one again. We'll be able to visit each other, which we haven't been allowed to do. There's been no intermingling between households, all of that sort of thing. So as of tomorrow, shops and businesses reopen. It's been tough, and I feel for you guys who are going back into it. I know that there are quite a few out there who are either going into lockdown, going back into staged restrictions, or just are in hotspots where there are no official restrictions, but you have to be really careful. God, look at me switching arms. I really did work hard this morning. Did quite a bit of floor work, quite a lot of stretching. So my shoulders, which have been feeling dreadful, are feeling much better. I feel like sort of loosening up. Sometimes if you've done a class, you just want to loosen up after it. So I think a walk while the day is still beautiful, and I'll take you with me.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
I have my cup of tea, and I'm going to do a quick pre-release, I suppose it is, clean, because I haven't, I've been cleaning of course, but I thought I'll just give everything a bit of a zhuzh up. Now what I won't do is any deep cleaning, decluttering or sorting, because I thought let's do that in November. It's I know it's getting busy towards the holidays, but for a lot of you, I know that you'll be either in some sort of staged lockdown or you'll be in a hot spot, and you'll be doing your own sort of personal keeping safe by staying home more. And because of that, I think hopefully this won't be too much of a burden in November to do 30 days of decluttering, organising, clearing up, cleaning up. So we're ready for, well, I suppose for some it's the end of November and Thanksgiving, and then for us in Australia where we don't have Thanksgiving, I think this year we really need one, then it's the sort of pre-Christmas clean up, freshen up, and make sure that our homes are ready for the new year. Not that I'm putting any pressure on 2021. We don't do that, do we? We did that to 2020. That wasn't a good look. So it's all part of downsizing, and being a downsizer, whatever that means, is making sure that you don't let things creep in and your home become cluttered when you've downsized, because we're limited in space now, and in some ways it's a very good thing. But you do have to stay on top of it. Well, I was going to start out here and start by cleaning the entranceway, but as you can see, it's just started raining, so I think I might leave that one for another day.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor, and I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you. Baby, you make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the worst can sting. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Oh yeah. Still feels right. Still feels right. Still feels right.
Good morning, it's Wednesday morning, and today we are out of lockdown, so I'm going to actually go out. Now, that probably won't be able to get into any stores, and I'm certainly not going to do crowds and pushing, and well, there won't be crowds because there'll be controls on the number of people who are allowed into a store at any time. But I feel like it'll be just fun to know I'm allowed to go out for no reason at all. I don't have to have a reason. Pretty good. It does feel strange. Actually, it makes me feel a little bit anxious, sort of like I ought to be making the most of this. People were queuing last night to go to Kmart. Because it opened at midnight, and they were queuing from 6 o'clock in the evening to get in at midnight. No, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to do that. But having said that, it'll be nice to just be legally allowed to go out, which is a really good start. So it's the end of the first day out, and it's been really good. It wasn't as busy as I thought it might be. I did go out for a couple of things. I took my Birkenstocks, my good old white summer ones, to be resold because we have the Birkenstock HQ just up the road. What else did I do? Oh, I had a coffee sitting outside. That was pretty cool. Just catching up with a friend, and I was going to go out, well, and sit outside and have dinner. But it's suddenly got quite chilly. It feels chilly now, and we've got a thunderstorm warning. I thought it's time I took my mattress protector, fluffy quilted mattress thing in to be washed. I have to take it to a laundromat because it's huge. And I thought, you know what, it costs me so much to get it cleaned, to get it, to wash it, and then the hassle of trying to get it completely dry. I bought a new one because, hey, the shops were open and these were on special. And I topped it up with a new stone-washed cotton sheet. I love these because they're like linen. They're sort of very, very soft and smushy and lovely. And so there you go, one whole sheet. That was what I needed. I don't need any new dinner covers or any pillowcases or anything like that. I just needed a new sheet. So I was going to drop into Bunnings, which is our version of, in the UK it would be B&Q. I don't know what the equivalent, Home Depot, something like that. I don't know, just a big hardware store. And there was a queue. I'm not kidding. Queue of cars and queue of people. So I thought, you know what? I'll wait for another day. It was quite early because it was probably coinciding with the tradespeople's traffic. So I thought, oh, I'll just wait for another day for that. I'm not confident enough to say, hey, I want to be in a queue. It's not the waiting, it's the close contact, even though you're socially distanced, etc, etc, etc. I'm not ready to be in that queue just yet. Okay, me back in the kitchen again. Turn it this way. Oh, it's slightly better this way. Hang on, let's need a bit more light in. There we go. Oh, that helps, doesn't it? There we go. Okay, now we've got some light again. Yep, so I'm back in the kitchen and I'm going to make my dinner. So I'm having baked eggs, also known as Satsuka, tonight. So that's just onion, red pepper, tomatoes, lots of spices, which are all over here, a bit of garlic, and a tin of tomatoes. You do all of that work first, and then you break the eggs in, cook them in the pan with the lid on, and that's done. As always, a good virgin olive oil goes in first. Don't need a lot. And in theory, you shouldn't cook with, top quality virgin olive oil, but it's all I've got.
I'm out of reasons, I'm out of rhyme, but I'll only tell you that I'm out of time. I'm sick of love songs, I'm tired of this, and I wanna tell you straight just like it is. You're watching me like you want me, but you're still holding back, still holding back. Honestly, you're annoying me with the way that you keep playing.
I'll put in about a teaspoon, not quite a teaspoon, of smoked paprika, about the same, or maybe a little bit less, of cumin, ground cumin, a couple of flakes, literally a couple of flakes of chilli, and I'll put in a little bit of harissa. It's got a really deep flavour, and it's a Middle Eastern one, so that suits this dish. Garlicky thing, which is just brilliant. I thought it was going to be one of those gimmicky things that I'd regret, but it's brilliant. See? So this is the red pepper, the capsicum, and it's quite chunky. The onion, which is really finely chopped, and the garlic, which is crushed, and so very small, plus a little smoked paprika, cumin, a few chili flakes, and a sprinkle of harissa, which is a blend of Middle Eastern blend of all sorts of good spices. So I just like that to get well and truly underway and softened before I put the tomatoes in. I mean, this really is as simple as it gets, because then I'm just going to put the tomatoes in and let it cook down, simmer for a little while, and then when all the flavours have gone through it, then I'll just break some eggs into it, put the lid on and let them cook for 5 minutes or so, and I'll have dinner.
It is like it is, bend open my heart like you're fearless. Steal all the gold you can get, show me.
I just added a little bit of this passata sauce to it, just enough to make it a little soupier. Time for the eggs. I'll break them into a dish before I slide them in, because I want them to stay whole. Those are done. That's my dinner. I've just put some spring onions on it, and it'll be tasty. Well, it's Saturday. Yes, I know, a couple of days missing there, but yeah, it's been strange trying to get back into kind of normal. It's not normal, but kind of normal behaviour, and it just feels strange actually. After the initial excitement wore off, it now just feels like I'm doing something wrong if I'm out, if I just go out, and I wonder how many of us feel like that here. They're encouraging us all out to get out and get back to Melbourning again, and put on your black. Everybody in Melbourne wears black. No, Gross exaggeration. Many people in Melbourne wear black. But it's Saturday. No Pilates today because this is actually a public holiday weekend. Monday, I think Monday, is Monday a day off? Not technically, Tuesday's a day off. Everybody takes Monday as well because it's Melbourne Cup Day, and that's normally an enormous deal here. But of course there aren't going to be any crowds at Cup. People will have parties, but you can only have very small groups in your home. Having said that, it still is nice to just be able to say, I just sent a message to a friend and said, hey, do you want to go to a bookshop? Because we can go to a bookshop, we'll have to queue to get in. Hence, even though it is almost November in Melbourne, I have got a puffy vest on because it's chilly today. Well, I've realised I hadn't signed off the vlog, and it's Sunday now, so I just wanted to show you what I bought yesterday. Only books, nothing extravagant, and I'm just practicing being out. So it was a really nice break, just to go out with a friend and have a coffee sitting inside. It was good. Anyway, I'll show you these books. So I went to buy this one. To buy Zadie Smith, just because I like it, the way she uses language. This was the one that I picked up, and for no reason other than I haven't read it. So what does it say? So it was shortlisted for the Man Booker, and goes through why do we fall in love with the people we do, why do we visit our mistakes on our children, and what makes life truly beautiful. We can have a lot more of that at the moment, so I'm going to enjoy that. And then this one was on the specials table, and since we cannot travel, these are places I know and love. Poor Nice. Nice has been in the news for all the wrong reasons. Such a beautiful city, lovely people. Just places I know really well in Provence, and it's I can't travel. We can't travel there at the moment. Can't do anything much at the moment, so buy books instead and travel with your eyes, travel by reading. This is good before I go to sleep sort of thing. Oh, look at these colours. God, they really know how to do colour. You've got to give it to these guys. It's just so beautiful. Anyway, so that is going to sit beside my bed, and I'm going to enjoy that page by page, and then I'll do it all again. Ursula Sorge for best brocante market ever. That's where I got my sheep fabric that I used to have on my chairs. Well, which it's still on the chairs. I still have a lot of it. I'm going to find another way to use it. I do still have it. Honestly, it's sitting beside me. Ursula Sorge. That's where I bought that fabric. So I hope you enjoyed a little travel along with me this week. Don't forget, download my little free list of my 30 days of November decluttering. The downsize is decluttering, so it's not huge decluttering, but it's just making sure that I stay on top of things in my downsized home. So I've got the list down below if you'd like to follow along. The link's there, and yeah, we'll have some fun. That'll be up on Wednesday. The first 4 days will be up on Wednesday. And if you enjoyed this and you like this sort of video, give me a thumbs up so I know what you like, and subscribe if you're new. There are always so many new people, and I'd love to have you subscribe and join me. Whatever you're doing, I hope that you're safe and well and managing to have a lovely time, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.